Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Transport Fever 2 in the Amber World. Here's the station we built last time, combined passenger and freight. Let's get the time rolling so we can start making some money. We're going to try to deliver passengers, get them into town. So everything's hooked up here. I do need to fix the lines, so we'll do that here. And then we have our snaking train line up here, which we need to get to Roermond is probably the best bet on a location. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, are you only going to... Where are these guys going? So they're going to... Okay, only going to this town, which makes sense. Heerhugoaard. Still need to look at a pronunciation guide. Leech. It's not super overloaded, so I think we're okay not having the... Plus we're going to try to fix this with trains. But the big thing now is I need to get this track into this town. Our other stations on the other side of town, which doesn't really help us too much. But let me look at potential for getting this track around here, around the outskirts, heading to this town. So we'll connect these two, and we'll connect... Yeah, we'll try to have a triangle route here, where passengers can get from any of these 3 cities to the other one by rail. The slope up this way would just be way too much for now. So even though here via this route is not going to be that efficient, we'll go ahead and do that. So we need a station here. Fortunately, it looks like the residential area is over here, and we want to keep the noise of the trains away from that as much as possible. So let's put... Yeah, we gotta come around here. Let's do our first grade separation, which means different passenger and freight lines. We may still use it for freight, but we will have it go directly. We'll bypass this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have from here to about here, we'll have a 4 wide track. And we will hook into it and then split off from it. We are going to put a station on the outskirts of town. It will be a combined freight passenger. So we'll do the same thing. I wish I could do just a blueprint of this one. We'll do basically the same thing here. So we'll put in... Oops, too far. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. We will put in station... here. I'm trying to think if I want to put in... No, you know what? We're going to split it off a little bit. We're going to put in a passenger side station like this. So that is going to be here. So we got that going through. We'll go ahead and should have done the 2 things. We'll just go ahead and add that. Make this a through station. It's a big city, so configure tracks. So we will go ahead and do a traditional 2-track through station. Platform, passenger. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Oh, the roof. There we go. Just to have it look a little asymmetrical. Just have roof on this side be in the middle. Alright, so we got that. So what we'll do is we'll break off here. Have it join that. We now need a street to connect that with. First, let me do some terrain leveling. I haven't done much of this yet. That's smoothing, I want leveling. So start there. Just to get this around here. Let me go ahead and remove these rocks and tree. Alright, now we can do the road. Keep it perfectly level. Actually, that's a little too low. You guys started where it's lower here, so if we do it closer, this will be on the level of the station. So we'll do that. We will put in a bus stop here. We can afford to be a little fancier now. Actually, this is a bigger station. Let's do trams. Let's add tram tracks. Yes. We will make this a tram city. So today's all about passengers. So these are all connected facility. Keep with the streets. I'll figure out the tram tracks later. Let's do curved. Let's join you in. Let's connect here. We got a nice loop. Let's finish this loop. There we go. Now we have a nice looping city. I do need to connect this. But now what we also want is a split that goes into a freight station. That put here. So these will extend this. Then we'll loop it into here. We will put a single station here. Drop off the goods. Alright, now to do all the train stuff, let's continue the tracks across the road and then they'll loop into the station. That way we won't have... Oh, you don't like that, huh? Let's do it to there. Oh, no, that shouldn't do it. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it just likes to start closer. There, now we'll just bump on over. Then we need a little crossing. See if we can get this in. We have 1.8 million, nice. We'll actually might be able to afford the actual train when we get this done. Alright, so we got our passenger station. Now we need to break off. Be able to get to here. So that means we need to first be able to cross onto this passenger track and then move on to the freight. So we'll first break off, do it the easy way. Then head into the freight station. Stop a little bit short. Condition of multiple vehicles is very, very bad. Yes, we know. Alright, oops, I did not connect those up. There we go. Alright, now to get onto this, we need to cross over from here. So we'll make it make this all one big crossing area. Closes 100, yep. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright, then we gotta figure out how to signal this. First, let me put in the crossing signals across the road here. So on this side, so if a train has to wait, it doesn't block the road. We need one just before the crossing here. That's all we need for this. And then again, coming into junctions, so we need one there. Need one going into this junction. We need one stop trains before going into that junction. And we need one before this junction. And one before this junction, which will replace these. These have to go. Coal mine closes. Not too worried about those. So we have into this junction, into this junction, in. Okay, this is purely passenger through here. This is just for the freight to cross the passenger line, which isn't ideal, but not a big deal at this stage. Now we need the station here. So how do I want to do this? A passing line here makes sense. Do I just do a second passenger station? I think we could do that. So just have back and forth service here. The other option is bring it out here. That could be interesting. We somehow have it farther away from this. Give us room to get through here. We'll have to kind of replace this road. But I think that has potential. So let me look at the options here for configuring. So let's... don't want that. I want platforms. Passenger platform. So if we kind of build this out. That still give us room. And so the real platform would go there. And then we'd have track here. Oh, that's right. It always makes it really hard to... You have to use regular track here, otherwise it'll cap off the end. We don't want the end capped off. So let's put in... make sure we have enough room. Extend that platform. The track there. Just so this station is a little bit different than all the others. And then we'll do... that's fine. Miscellaneous. Tunnel. So we did a tunnel there. And there. Would those actually match up? Or would they actually cross over? That's a good question. You can get around there. Oh, you can have... okay, that one already has a tunnel. Cool. Then some roofs. Alright. Just have it look a little bit different here. Now we use standard track. Alright, so all this has to go temporarily. Let's pause the game. The game doesn't overly complain. Like that. Okay, we have to get away from the street. I can't break that street too soon there. So now we need regular track. So now we break off here a little bit. Let's keep it level. That's the point we're kind of moving that as we're trying to get through here. Whoops, get through here. Okay, we'll keep that part level. We do need to get to the platform. You get onto this track. So if we break off here, or do I have a complete bypass? The train stops, needs to go back. We'll worry about that later. So now we can start going through here. I need to get to these tracks. And now we can follow the terrain a little more. That's pretty steep. How are we doing? This cutting in though, that's fine. Alright, we can, oh yeah, we can start rolling it. Oh no, we can't start rolling it. First, I need to put this street back in. Let me do that. There we go. Now they're happy again. This is weird. It's a really weird layout, but sometimes that's kind of the fun part of this game. It's like, okay, how do I... Okay, we want to stay away from... We're going to loop around quite a bit. We're going to get some noise complaints from this area of town, but can't really help it at the moment. Tracks, okay, we're on the left side. Holy cow, is that really that much downhill? Wow. Alright, cancel. Alright, we need... Oh yeah, that's what's going on. We need to cut through this a little more severely. There we go. That'll make the rest of this a lot easier. $3 million bucks. Holy cow, alright. Yeah, those grain trains are making us some money. Alright, a little too straight there. Let's back that up just a bit. Start curling around these hills. What are we looking at? Bring this back just a smidge. And we do this one. We get the cut we need. That's not too severe. Now we can do the double tracking. Yeah, I have a feeling this area is going to be massively complicated as far as the tracking, the junctions, split offs. Because everything for the northern continent is going to be kind of put through this area to some extent. Alright, that's all done. Now we have a signal just before the street. Get in here. A couple block signals. They can be spread quite far apart now. We don't have a junction with this until much later. Oh, we do need... Well, potentially we'll need to get onto this line in that direction. We can always already go this way. Let's go ahead and do that here, because if it's going to happen, you'd want it to happen fairly early. So we'll do it here. Still 80 kilometers an hour. It's a pretty swift transition. Signal that up. Okay, now trains from here can get on the more freight line. Let's hope they don't just jump over for no reason and go to the passenger there. Alright, so we have a passenger line we can do here. Yes, we know all the trains are falling apart. The depot can get to the passenger station. So let's set up the passenger line right now. So we have a new line. The train passenger I think is green. Yes. So new line, green, middle green. Yeah, I think it's just middle green. Right? Right? Yes, just middle green. Alright. So we got the passenger here. And we got it here. Perfect. And that is... no, I do not want that to be sightings. Did one of these steal the name? I'll have to fix the names. Passenger line gets the name of the city. But here, Roar. So rail pass E row. Rail pass E to row. Alright. So that gets things going. Now we can put a train on there. And we actually have money to buy one. So we can get a little slightly fancier one now. Want to get some speed. So what kind of cars do we want? These are two of the larger cities. So we have... I don't think we need anything this big. 13 capacity, 14 capacity, 300,000, 400,000, goes fast enough, 50 kilometers. So that's our fastest passenger train. No, that one, the small one goes 50. That one goes 60 for 11. 183,000. Probably that one? Okay, now let's look at the locomotives. We got this new Baldwin, 1,000,000 just for that. 60 kilometers, 55, 45. I think we'd go for it. So 1,000,000 for that. If we're gonna do that, $60. Okay, this is the fastest one, so we gotta do this one. So we want to do... It's not a long distance, so I don't think there'll be huge amounts of... so we'll add 3. We got $2 million train. We have $3 million in the bank. Buy. Bam. Alright, that is amazing. Look at that thing go. Alright, now we need to support that. We already have the passenger loop hitting the station on this one. So if we look at the lines here, we have loop going one way, loop going the other way, and it's hitting the station. So we should get the passengers there just fine. It will cannibalize this, because that's the one going to the other. Yeah, see, they're already walking away. So that'll take care of that. Over here, though, we need to connect this bus station to the network. And we are going to do, like I said, we're going to do trams here. So that is change. And so we're going to do tram track, yes. And so we need to do just a big loop around the city, I think. So bam, bam. And that's already in place. We need a tram depot now. So right next to the freight station works for that. Alright, now we need tram stops. Regular stops are just fine. So we're going to... So we already got one there. We want one in this neighborhood. Now we need one up here. Oh, it just looks buried. Will it pop up if I place it? Didn't find there. At the bottom. And then one up on the hill here. Yeah, once it's placed, it's fine. And then one out in the boondocks over here. Oh, we already have a station there. Let's... So now what we're going to do is we're going to... I will keep that bus station there. We'll have a back and forth. Let me build the tram lines, and then we'll hook everything in. So new line. So tram. So cities are red and maroon. City bus. New line. Let's do. Let's do the two violets or pinks, or whatever you want to call that. So we'll do that one for the one loop. So we start here. Bam. It's definitely a tram. This is the tram. This is the old bus. We'll skip that one. And then here. So that's our counterclockwise loop. So we have tram. Tram City. Here A. Tram City. Here A. New line. Darker purple. Now we have the one going the other way. Alright, now we have Tram City here B. Excellent. Now we need the transport. We'll start with 4 on each one. We have the horse-drawn streetcar. St. Petersburg. I think it's 1880 that we get the steam one. I like this one. 6, 7. A little cheaper. We'll do this one. We'll do 4 of these in each one. So actually do it that way. So that's on A. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are on B. We'll leave the buses alone, then we'll find out which ones get messed with. That is pretty cool. Look at them go. Because I might just have the bus split the middle as kind of a more of an express from this area straight to the train station. And now that people can get here, of course that's losing lots of money. And they can already get here. We'll build a tram for this one. How big is the city now? 271. This new train thing, once it gets going, I think will help with the growth. Alright, now we have that. Now we can do passenger Harderwijk to there at least. We still have to get around from here to here to deliver passengers on this one. But since we already have the line built in, we'll do that. So Harderwijk and Heerhugoaard. Alright, I promise one of these days I'll look up a pronunciation guide. Apologies in the meantime. Alright. It's probably more amusing just to hear me butchering it all the time. What the heck do we have going on here? Oh, the climb. Are all you guys stuck together? That's certainly not good for, I am gonna flip you around. Flip you around. So having you all 4 together like that is clearly not the best thing. Plus we're about to steal all your passengers by using a train. Alright. So new line. So now we're going here to here. Oh yeah, I gotta fix some station names here. So hard to hear. Rail pass hard here. Rail pass hard here. Header. And yeah, we need to do a tram over here. How big is this? 149? Yeah, we'll pay for a tram. How's the food deliveries going? Are we 13 out of 48? Plus 30% growth? Nice. Target population. Very good. And this passenger stuff will definitely help. Let's at the very least adjust the lines. So I want... so they reach out here. So for A... just for now, reach out. So it goes 1, 2, 3, so that's counterclockwise. So it's after 1 either way. Add a station, bam. Oh, only 1 bus per. Definitely have to fix that. So that's that one. And then the other direction. 1, 2. We'll do it after 2. So manage line, 2, add station, go there. Manage vehicles, clone, clone. So I think 3 each will do. Vehicles, clone, clone. Alright, we got the steps necessary. Now we need the train. Looks like we got the money. Condition is very, very bad. Alright, same thing. We're gonna get the nice locomotive, the Baldwin. So add that. I think we'll start with 2, save a little bit of money. And we will put that on the line right there. Excellent. Alright. Some of this is going to be costing us money. Alright. How much bread do we have there? 12. Oh yeah, we definitely need to bump this up to 3. Just so that we can clean this out as quickly as possible. So right now that one's fine. This one's fine. Okay, there. Look at the passengers. Nice. That'll start making money. Do you have any passengers going this way? 9. So what we... So at the moment we still need all these buses. That will definitely go away. And then we have passengers waiting here. Nice. The original one making some good money. The other one still losing money, but it should start making money. Coming back. 33 passengers. Nice. I'm assuming they want to go to... Wow, he wants to go all the way to there. Alright, so he's getting on a tram, getting on a bus. Getting there, getting on another train to go to there. That's what we like to see. We'll eventually be able to build a direct line. And then are people starting to wait here? Have we delivered anybody yet? No, not yet. That should start kicking in though. The last thing we need to do is, like I said, we need to get here from Roar to Hard. So train comes in here, follows this track. So we need to get from here to there. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, that's too tight. So I'll have to break off here. This is why I'm saying this area is going to be super busy and complicated with tracks and stuff. Alright, so after this junction, go ahead and get rid of this for now. So I build this junction. So right after, we're going to hook it pretty sharply. It's looking pretty good as far as the level. I think that's the right level. So shift, click. That's obviously wrong. There we go. That's the one that's right. No, maybe that one's righter. That one's obviously wrong. I think that's the one that's slightly more correct. I just have to touch that. Get the collision warning to go away. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it, so I think that's right. Oh, now we need to get around... Oh yeah, let me hook up the other side. And put the signals back in. We got in, and in. Now we need a loop to get to this one, so temporarily this road goes away. Making everybody angry. I like that I generally have money to do what I need to do now. Alright, so looking at the loop, looks like about here is where we want to break off. And shift. Yeah, that's too far. That's too far. So that's the one. Bam. Alright, now we just need to hook these together. It's not too bad. If we bow it up a little bit, it should be a little bit cheaper. Not by much. Now we gotta get the road through there. This might be a case... I think we can do a little cheeky bridge here. So let me get terrain. Let's do this for the first time. Let's raise this up a little bit here. Let's build a little bridge. Streets, highway. Oh, not change, just that. Well, that doesn't work. That's not quite what I had in mind. I think we need a little more height. Oh, another thing to do when you're doing stuff like that is temporarily build extra tracks. That way you get the pillars. Generally in a better situation. Too much slope. Alright, so we need more ground. Costing us too much. Alright, at least something to work with there. Alright, street again. Try it one more time. There we go. That's what we're talking. Do this level. And then kind of square it off. Oops. It's like running away. Alright, that's looking like the trains won't hit it. And then we should be able to, if we delete this, then we get some real clearance. Not a fan of that. And I guess it's fine. Keeps it. And now we need to get down here, so let's push these guys back. If you have vehicles on the road, make sure you always do it from the end, so they'll get pushed into the next piece. Otherwise, you'll have problems with them getting lost. And then to there. Definitely a berm. And it's not the prettiest. $300,000 just for that. Wow. Yeah, we'll do it. Really, the highway between these two towns would probably be running through that way, but eventually all that kind of stuff will be beautified later. Lots and lots of bread. We need to start delivering bread to more places too. Oh, the fact that we have this loop now means once we hook here, we can start getting bread over this way. So that'll probably be the next project. Passengers today. And then start finishing the bread deliveries tomorrow, or next stream. Next episode. Keep saying stream. We got that town, that town. That's the third up here. And then there's two towns way down here that need bread. But we have a pretty good thing going on here. And we definitely need more in-town transportation. Holy moly. Alright, so I think that'll be next. Right. Junction signaling here. We'll get our third train going, and then we'll do the tram in Roar. This place. Train signals. Into the junction, into the junction, in the junction. And one set of block signals. That junction's fine. That one's fine. Alright, new line. Hard to roar. Roermond, Harderwijk. Hey, we got people waiting. 18, nice. Yeah, the zigzag, it's like they get so close to town, but then they still have to loop all the way around there. Train line. New line. Green. Let's see. Here. To here. Alright. Got that one. Now we need a train. Looks like we do just have enough money. Buy a vehicle. Alright. Baldwin. 3 of these. Two of these. Oh yeah, we gotta name it. Lines. Rail pass our row. Nice. Alright, now we need to fix internal transportation here. How are you guys doing? Only 8. Because 10, that's when they add another vehicle. So that we're pretty much still handling okay. Internally here, how are you guys doing? Are these lines making money or are they losing money? Making money. It's always a bonus with city transit. As long as they're not losing a lot and they're feeding something that makes a lot. Then here, that's the big one. Yeah, making some good money. The other one, are we making money yet? Probably not. No. Not losing a whole lot considering it's rail service. Alright, but this, as you see from all the people piling up, we definitely need to... yeah, I could probably double the train on this one. Did you pick up all the passengers though? No, there's still 34 waiting. Alright. Oh no, that's the other train. That's the one going down the hill. But yeah, the intracity transportation... excuse me. Intracity transportation network needs some help. So we are going to do the same thing. We're going to tram stuff up here. Let's connect here. Then the trams will make the big outside loop, and then we'll have buses doing a express route across the middle of the city. So, city, street. Alright, so we need a tram station here. With tram. Yeah, I kind of want to really get rid of that little piece of street now. It's messing up my flow here. Alright, if I narrow this up, here's the potential. Let me try this. If we put in one more passenger platform here. and then put in side entrance here. Can we get the tram station? To link up directly there? Yes, we can. Alright, how ugly is this? It's not too horrible. Smooth tool. Yeah, just smooth that bit out. A little bit uphill into that. So this whole area is subject to home improvement. Alright, now we want to put in the track. Streets, upgrade, tram track. Setting tram track, yes, there we go. So we'll just loop this around the outside of the city. Bam. Alright, now stations, or stops. Stops along the way. Alright. Couple there. The tram ones will be here. 2 here. Two here. And 2 here. Train 8 condition very bad, yes. Looks like we're gonna go a little bit over time, but once we get this in, our little plans are pretty good shape. So now we're gonna new line a pink. We're gonna go bam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back into the bus or train station. So new line, tram, city, row A. Four letters. Roar A. New line, darker pink. And go the other way. Six. Alright. Tram, city, roar, E. Now we need a tram depot. Put that on the outskirts of town here. And since this is a bigger city, we'll do 6 to start off with on each route. So build vehicles, horse-drawn, streetcar, 6 on A, six on B. Alright, get to work. So once they know they can take the tram instead, they'll jump on that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so we have passengers doing this entire triangle. They're there, they're there, and they're there. See if that actually makes money on some of these. Got trams here and here. So, very, very good. And we're making money. Haven't had to stop for money yet, so that's a good sign. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This has been episode 9 of Transport Fever 2 on the Amber World. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.